Hi, my name is Kevin Crabb. I'm going to talk about a communication challenge in the financial services industry, mainly financial advising to millennials and how communication is a part of that. So the current state of financial advising. Typically, a financial planning will be done quarterly and it will be done in person or over the phone. A lot of these meetings are still reliant on paper documents, and the meetings typically can last an hour. So they're very old school, haven't embraced technology fully, but things are shifting. So millennials and trust. So in financial advising, trust is key. You have to trust your advisor. You're trusting them with your personal finances, which is not only your livelihood, but the livelihood for your family. Millennials are actually less trusting, though, than other generations. Only 19% actually believe that most people are trustworthy. This number is actually double for baby boomers. 41% of millennials trust their parents for financial advice. So a lot of them are going to their parents, and they only trust about 14% of advisors. So there is this disconnect with trust, and that's going to actually be very evident going forward. So establishing trust through technology. Millennials need technology to establish trust. The financial services companies need to invest in technology to update outdated websites. A lot of millennials are used to, things like Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, things that are pretty user-friendly and easy to navigate, and a lot of financial services websites that advisors use for their clients and direct them towards aren't that user-friendly. Also, a lot of companies don't have a big presence on social media, and you're going to need that presence to connect with your clients, especially if they're looking on there for new trends or ways that they can invest their money. There just needs to be more information out there available. So utilizing technology for meetings. As I said before, most meetings are done in person or over the phone. However, about 80% of millennials are willing to use interactive technology with their advisors. So this is things like video conferencing, while only 45% of advisors are willing to do the same. There's an obvious disconnect between what the advisors want to do and what the clients will want. A lot of this is just that the advisors are kind of stuck in their ways. They're used to going to meetings, bringing paper, and not sending things electronically to clients, and not utilizing things like video conferencing, which will have to change. So the days of quarterly, hour-long meetings are diminishing. Over 30% of millennials only want to have 15-minute meetings. Now, this is just a little bit strange because you really can't go over that much material in 15 minutes, especially if you have pleasantries in the beginning, talking about your family, your kids, things like that. What you're going to have to do is have condensed meetings that just strictly go over the facts, maybe some strategies, and then have the client review things like their asset allocation, their investments, typical things like that, on their own through an interactive website. This is going to be key for millennials if they really want to have these shorter meetings and advisors want to be efficient. There's also a threat with robo-advisors. So robo-advisors are algorithmic models that invest clients' funds by looking at things like their risk tolerance, their age, other factors, and their risk profile. More and more millennials and potential clients are gravitating towards this model. With this model, you don't have to interact with an advisor. Essentially, the computer algorithm is investing your funds for you, and you can examine performance at any time. The fees are typically lower as well. So this is the main threat to the typical advisor model if things don't change in the way that they're willing to communicate with clients. So here are my recommendations. I've already touched on a couple of these, but I want to dive a little bit deeper. We need to increase client-facing technology. This means everything from the website where clients log into to interactive data, easy to use, graphs, charts, ways for them to look at their investments, and also revamp the social media outreach. You also got to increase in technology for meetings. This means utilizing video conferencing. This will not only help the clients want to meet with you, but also increase the advisor's efficiency. They're not going to spend time on planes or in cars traveling to see clients. And also sending materials electronically. This will cut down on paper costs. This will help the clients actually have more of a record of everything that you've sent to them, and it will just cut down on the time that you need to deliver things to clients. Also, operational efficiencies need to be completed via online instead of paper, and this will definitely help everyone involved. Thank you.